In Matthew 16, Jesus makes a declaration that has shaped the entire church age. Christ is the rock of ages, and Peter is the rock of the church. Functional, not eternal. The church is earthly and time-bound. It began at Pentecost, and it ends at the catching away, during the age of grace. It stands as God's temple on earth. And because the church is not eternal, it does not require an eternal foundation. An earthly church must rest on an earthly foundation, the apostles. Christ is the rock upon whom all creation rests. His identity as the rock is eternal, cosmic, and universal. He is the cornerstone of the everlasting plan. But this eternal rock is not the foundation of the church's earthly structure. Jesus names Peter for purpose, not for poetry. God always names people according to their function. Peter is a small rock, the foundation stone of the church age. His rock role is limited to the building of the church. Aramaic and Greek. When Jesus spoke, he said, "You are Kepha, and upon this Kepha." One word, one rock, no distinction. Matthew writes it in Greek as Petros and Petra. Different forms, same meaning. And the phrase, this rock, points directly to Peter. Jesus never changes the subject. Simon becomes Peter because his name is his assignment. Peter stands as a first preacher, the first key holder, the first door opener, the first foundation stone, the first witness of the resurrection, and the initiator of the church age to Jews, Samaritans, and Gentiles. But Peter is not the rock of ages, not the eternal foundation, not the cosmic cornerstone, not the pope, not the ruler of the church, and not a successor passing authority. Jesus gives Peter the keys, the authority to bind and to loose. But this authority is delegated, not inherent. Heaven does not obey Peter. Heaven ratifies Christ's decree through him. This authority is for building the church, not for ruling heaven. Christ is the builder. Christ is the source. Christ is the decree giver. Christ is Lord. Peter is the tool, the instrument, the foundation stone. Functional, not ontological. The church is a temporary house within the age of grace. A temporary house rests on a temporary, historical foundation. Christ is the eternal rock of salvation, creation, and the everlasting kingdom. Peter is a dispensational rock, the foundation stone of the church age. His role ends once the foundation is laid. Salvation remains eternal and grounded in Christ alone. Two rocks, one purpose. Christ is the rock of ages, the eternal foundation of all creation. Peter is a small rock, the foundation stone of the church. The church is earthly, temporary, and dispensational. Peter's authority is delegated and limited to the building phase. Jesus is the builder, and Peter is the tool. In a word, functional, not eternal.